The reality is right to work's wrong for all Missourians. Eric Greitens here talked about more jobs. He talked about in many of his statements wanting to help the workers of Missouri, when in fact Eric Greitens has not even met with the leadership of labor unions to find out the other side of this law, what the real facts are in terms of how it's going to hurt Missouri. As far as I'm concerned, the governor is a political coward. He didn't want to know that right to work is going to reduce wages in the state, ultimately, not right away, but ultimately. He didn't want to know that in right to work states, the injury rates and death rates are higher because there's less safety laws. He didn't want to know that educational spending in right to work states is lower. He's talking about a $500 million shortfall in the budget, and education's already taken a big cut. People are going to find it even more difficult in terms of education for their kids. Fewer workers have health insurance in right to work states. He didn't want to know all of that. And so I'm saying that the governor was a coward, a political coward. For being a Navy SEAL, I think it's outrageous, and he ought to be ashamed of himself not getting the facts on the other side of the issue before he steps in and say we ought to have this, because the facts that he spouted are absolutely wrong.